is 5:42. It was not easy to get up this morning. I'm getting a little cold, but I have a 2-week build phase right now. In the end of February, we're going to Costa Rica, which will be fun. I gotta make sure that I'm done with this early enough that the guys aren't left alone in the morning with these new jobs that we're starting. Yeah, this training stuff, man, it never gets easier. It's fun, and I love it, and I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade my current situation for anybody else's, but you really have to be dedicated. Today we got a 1-hour bike, focusing in on some power, sprints, and then 15-minute run, 5, 5, and 5. It's usually an ascending run, descending splits. So that's what we got going on right now, and we'll see what this ride has to give us. Today, I'll take my camera down to some of these projects that we're doing and show you what we got going on. Next week, I can take the time to prepare to leave for Costa Rica the following week. And then, really, the Costa Rica trip was kind of poor timing, but the fishing during that time frame, it's during the biggest sailfish tournament down there, the Triple Crown. So I wanted to be there for that. But that would be another really big build week for me for this Puerto Rico race. So we're gonna use Puerto Rico as a warm-up for the season, and then plan on hopefully hitting some Olympic distance races. And I don't think I'll do any sprints, but I feel like the sprints now are just kind of honestly too short. The 2-hour race, 2 to 5 hour race, I feel like is the best distance. And then next year, I'm gonna focus in on trying to do another full Ironman. Probably something in either out west in California, or depending on how the boys do this year at Lake Placid, maybe make Lake Placid my full next year. So we'll see. We'll catch you guys today on some of these job sites and show you what we're doing. All right, we just finished up the 1-hour bike with some intervals. Now we're about to get on a 15-minute run. Let's see what Coach Allie has to say about the run. 5 easy, 5 moderate, 5 strong. So here we'll go. Start off just under 10-minute miles, and then we'll work it down to 7-minute mile pace, and we'll pray that we can hold that for 5. My goal at Puerto Rico is going to be in the 8s, and my goal for Eagleman is going to be in the 7s. So 7:45 pace for Eagleman would be good. I'd be able to beat my 5-hour goal, pending the wind isn't crazy on the bike. That's the one X factor. Well, 2 X factors, the wind and the heat. This year, Eagleman is my PR course, so I got a couple months. It's still February, but got a couple months to really build up after Puerto Rico, 70.3. One thing we like to do is make sure we have all the drawings up for the guys to see. This is the new kitchen that's going in. We got some nice built-ins going in over here. This is a glass door that's gonna go in right here. We have a new window getting cut in right over here. This is a full interior remodel for a family we've worked for a bunch in the past.
Hola. ¿Qué tal? This is... Hola. All right, we are here Thursday night, getting our hour-and-a-half bike ride in, getting ready for Puerto Rico. It has been brutal not being able to train outside and having all these indoor workouts, especially the ones that I gotta do by myself, like these bike workouts, have been tough. So I've been taking the time to kill some time to make these vlogs to hopefully help somebody in business, personal, whatever. So over the last couple weeks, we had snowstorm, ice storm, all sorts of terrible weather, cold, crazy cold front. And it really affected a lot of things in business, in our training. And right now, I am pretty laser focused on both training and filling up the sales pipeline for the spring season. One thing that I think most companies, till they hit a certain point, don't really think they need, because they're either busy and they think that they're busy with the right stuff, but they're not. We needed a professional company to get to the next level with SEO, specifically search engine optimization, Google. We had two companies operating as one for years, PE Property Management and PE Home Remodeling. And we have PE Properties, which is our holding company for real estate. Over the last 2.5 years or so, we have really tried to separate the brands so our websites don't look anything alike. And we have gone into social media. We've gone into marketing our vans and trucks with logos, our dump trucks, dump trailers, making sure we have our logos on there. And that has been a game changer in brand recognition. And I'm gonna say brand recognition is probably the number one thing for being able to justify higher price tag items and a better client avatar. And in the beginning of our construction company, we would really just take on any job that we thought would make us a little bit of money, and we built a reputation. We'd try to do as best of a job as we could all the time. And then we found ourselves what I call spinning wheels. So you're not going anywhere, but your tires are spinning. So we were doing revenue, but we didn't have the profits to show for it. And it took a couple years of that. I'm going back a couple years now. It took a couple years of that to really get dialed in and find our niche. So what I did, knowing that we needed to scale the construction side of things, is I overhired on the property management side of things, because you get riches and niches. That's what they say. So essentially, I wanted to take the time that I was spending in property management, solving those problems, and put that time into the construction company. So with that being said, what we did was we hired some high-level employees, and we are technically right now overstaffed for what the size of the company is. And what that did was really allowed me to dial in to sales, marketing, project management, the books, profits, all of that on the construction side. Once that happened, we saw a significant jump in profits. If you're running a business and you have management staff running all over the place, going from job to job, hours away, you are burning up time and efficiency. I suggest looking at your radius and getting more laser focused. This does not apply to every business. Some businesses require a large radius, but I think in the construction world, there is such a lack of construction companies that have the ability to do the size projects that we do with the efficiency that we have. We are in a good niche that I felt like we could do most of our revenue within a 20-mile diameter. I'm gonna try to keep vlogging to share our story and our journey with people. Even if there's one person in the whole world that sees some value in this, I will keep on posting. So if you are somebody that sees some value, make sure that you subscribe, you like the videos, and that will tell me that you want me to keep going, keep pushing, and that's gonna help me be motivated to do these videos. Because I will be honest, it's hard. It's hard to prioritize content while running a company, trying to train. It's not an easy thing. So thank you for everybody that's listening. Hopefully you're all following the Everyday Millionaire Show and seeing the podcast that Chase and Nick and I are putting out and coming to our next event. And we will catch you guys on the next vlog.